and that is the thing I enjoy the most about this business, is the people that I get to be around and that I get to be with. The other part of that story is Tara and I had already made friends. We had already been through some serious stuff together. When you go through your landmark, you really dig in and you really get to see who you are and you get to see who other people are too. And she had tattled on David. She said, he's already got this thing going in his head about crazy white girls. So I knew ahead of time, I think he thinks he knows who I am. So I walked up to him and I said, I love you and there's nothing you can do about it. I love you already. Because she was my friend and I knew she wasn't going anywhere. He's going to have to deal with me. You know what, it's turned out great. And the people that I get to meet are largely a result of the impact that the products from this company, they really, really make a difference in people's lives. Some of you guys I know, most of you guys I think, but some of you guys don't know me. And I'm actually degreed in health and fitness education. And I also have further certificates in fitness nutrition. I'm not a nutritionist. But, because that's like 4 more years of school, and I'm not there yet. But I do have a lot of, like, stuff just goes into my head and it just sticks there. It's kind of throw it against the wall and wow, there it is. Anyways, sometimes I just forget what I'm gonna say. You know what, everybody stand up. Turn to your right. Scoot forward to the person in front of you. Go ahead. You people on this side, walk over there. You know you need to stand up. You gotta get that blood move. Move. Come on. Scooch booties. Scooch them. What are we doing? Come on. All right, now put your hands on their shoulders. And I want you to squeeze in a circular motion. There you go. All right. And if you make noise, it's okay. Roll your head to the right, and roll it to the left, and roll it to the right. Get it around. All right, turn around, face the other way.
I was going to say,
All right. That's right. You get to pick your own spot.
sorry, Dora.
Roll your shoulders around.
My visuals here.
All right, bend and stand. All right, you can sit back down. Thank you. Okay, so
That was good. I needed that. Oh, I should have recorded it. Oh, you didn't record it. Let's do it again.
I for a number of years and really make a difference in some kids' lives, and that was great. And my whole mission in life has been to instill confidence and to make a difference. And it has been since I figured it out in college what I wanted to do. And I did that for a long time. And then I got to be a stay-at-home mom and really impact my own family, which was great. That I still read everything I could possibly get my hands on about nutrition and health, because it's just been a passion of mine. And after a couple of years of that, I really enjoyed doing the whole mom PTO thing and running around like a crazy volunteer and everything I could. But I kind of felt like, laundry and dishes just weren't the most potential that I could reach. And I started thinking maybe I'll go back to school, get some more education. And then my dad called me and said, I've got Crohn's disease. I don't know, raise your hand if you've ever heard of Crohn's. That is a really short leash to a bathroom, okay? You think having 2 cell phones might be tough with the leash? You get Crohn's disease, you better be within 2 minutes of the bathroom, or it's not gonna be pretty. And so I really started looking up anything I could about, okay, Dad, you're gonna need to change your diet, I'm gonna send you some stuff, and none of that worked, okay? We felt pretty hopeless, honestly. But sometimes you're in the right place at the right time. Sometimes you happen to be standing with your back to a really tall gentleman, and you overhear him telling somebody else, well, Pam had Crohn's disease, but she doesn't have it anymore. Casey, what did you just say? He said, Pam had Crohn's, but she doesn't have it anymore? He didn't know my dad was dealing with that. He had no clue. I said, what are you talking about? And he said, Kyani. And the funny part about that was, that's when I kind of had Vince Pro, because he had already told me about Kyani, but I thought I knew everything and I didn't listen. My mom tells me don't listen sometimes too, so he's not alone in that endeavor. But so I got my researcher hat on and started looking up what's in it, and I was really, really blown away by the contents of it. Because before I had just been like, I've got it covered, I have all these other things. And what I discovered is it really, really fights inflammation, like crazy, crazy. And that's a lot of what most diseases are these days. They're formed through inflammation. And then your body reacts to it in one way or another, and you end up with long-term chronic illness. So, got down on some of it, and then I was like, blood sugar, that's my mom. Got mom on some of it. I'm like, wait, this helps with sleep. I haven't slept in forever. Got my husband on it for his high blood pressure. Long story short, guys, in my family, my dad no longer has Crohn's. He doesn't have to deal with gout. My mom's off her metformin. Her blood fluids are the best they've ever been. Her doctor is like, what are you doing? My husband, no more high blood pressure. I don't have chronic back pain. I sleep through the night. And then I'm looking around this room, and I see Cheryl. I see Linda. I see people that don't have to deal with things. No more arthritis. No more going to the doctor every 2 years. You guys, we get to make a change in people's lives with what Kyani has to offer. Okay? And our journey's all gonna be different. Some people are like 3 days later, woohoo, I feel great. Some people are like, I feel like crap. What are you giving me? Because their bodies are beginning to detox. Okay, so if you have someone that's trying Kyani and they start going, I'm tired and I don't feel good, it's okay. That's part of the journey that their body is going through to detox, and in a week or two they're gonna feel better than they have felt in years, because they're gonna have all that toxic crap out of their systems. It basically is like a vacuum cleaner. It's gonna go grab the toxins and start pulling them out. So they're gonna have to like flush it out. So it's okay, whatever their story is. If they have questions, you guys can put them in touch with me. If I don't know the answers, I know where to find them. I know who to go to. We have doctors in our organization. We have chiropractors. We have a brand new orthopedist just joined us because his experience with the products was amazing. So the products really do make a huge difference in people's lives. And that's why it's the best vehicle for our system, because it's something that really does impact. So we have some brand new stuff they just came out with in May. And I was like, crap, we gotta learn how to do something else, something new. I don't like new things, I don't like change. Right, because who likes change? Anybody? Just like, all right, Rob, Karen, change. Not everybody likes change, and I'm one of those people that kind of try to avoid it. But you know what? Kyani doesn't do anything second class. All right, anything they're going to put out there, they have put years of research behind, and they have found the very best way to do it. So I want to talk today about specifically our new protein nutritionals. We have Fit 20, and we have HL5. I'm going to talk mainly about Fit 20, and I'm really excited about this. My husband, don't know if you guys know this or not, but he rides MS 150 rides. Anybody ever heard of MS 150? Can you tell me what it is, Michelle?
It's a bike ride from here to Austin for MS.
Okay.
To support and raise money for MS, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, they have 5 of those in Texas. There's one in Dallas, there's one in San Antonio, there's one in Lubbock, there's one in Houston, and they have at least one in every other state. So after he rode the one from Houston to Austin 9 times, he was like, I'm kind of bored with this one. What else can I do? He is now on, he just this last weekend completed state number 25.
Wow.
He's raised over $40,000 to help fight cancer. I've ridden a couple of these rides. They will kick your butt. Your dog's stinking tired after you get off your bicycle for 200 miles, okay? And it's 2 days long, so the first day you're like going 100 miles and you're dead and you think you're done, and then you get your sore little hiney back on the bike the next day. And this is just something he does about 3 times a year. He just kind of knew what to expect. When we came out with this, he had been using some other different things to help him to create the energy and so forth that he needs to do this bike, these rides. And I was like, try this, you know, I'm like pushing the stuff on him. He was like, what's it gonna taste like? Where am I gonna put it? I'm like, put it in your coffee, I don't care. Because it's, Karen, would you go get, sorry, I meant to go grab them and I forgot. Some of you might not have even seen them. They're really neat because they're single serving size. All the other whey protein that I've ever seen before comes in these huge canisters. Rob, have you ever seen the single serving size before? Rarely. This is so handy, you guys. Can you imagine trying to lug, like, he used to have to scoop it out of the canister and put it in Ziploc bags, and then he got pulled over at the airport once because they thought it was cocaine. This is clearly labeled, so it makes it really easy to transport it legally. Okay, so Fit 20, you can actually, it's powder. You guys pass it around. That is, they're using a form of protein called isolate. Okay, there are 3 different kinds that you're gonna find in the protein nutritionals. And the isolate is actually the highest concentration of protein. Some people think that some other ones are a little, like they really break it down to where you can absorb it the most. And it's a 90% concentration, so it is really the best form as far as being able to absorb it. But why in the heck do I need to absorb it anyways? I mean, what's the big flippin' deal, right? Well, it just so happens that your body needs protein in order to recreate muscle mass and to solidify your bones and all kinds of things. So it's really important for people to get good protein in their diet. And if you're looking at a vegan lifestyle, you really have to concentrate on finding good sources of protein. So the whey protein, our whey protein, has a complete amino acid profile. So when you're looking at amino acids, some of them your body can create. And some of them are essential amino acids, meaning that you cannot create them, that you have to eat them. If you don't eat them, then you begin losing muscle mass, you begin with sarcopenia and stuff. Whey protein also, I was reading this article about which is better, collagen or whey, and I was like, we have both. This is really cool, because in our Fit 20, it's half whey and it's half collagen. But the whey actually supports your immune system, and it has things in it that help with your blood pressure. So you're thinking, oh, I need to be an athlete to use this. No, you don't. You actually just need to be a human. So do we have any humans? Okay, just checking. This is super easily digested, and it enhances zinc absorption. So another really cool thing about that, so zinc is a micronutrient that you really need for proper mental function. Anybody need better mental function? All right, me too. So the way that they formulated this whole thing, the whey actually helps you to absorb zinc. Also, vitamin C helps you absorb zinc. Anybody know where else we can find vitamin C? Sunrise. All of our stuff works together synergistically, you guys. It's really kind of cool the way they put it together. It's gonna help with muscle repair and recovery. My husband said that after he gets off of his bike rides previously, the second day particularly, the first 40 miles is just, it's killer. And then the next 40 after that, he's already dead. So the second day for him has always been the hardest thing. I gave him 4 packets of Fit 20, one to take before and after the first day, and one to take before and after on the second day. He said these last 2 rides, for the first time, the second day has been not bad. It's been just like the first day. He has more energy. He has no muscle soreness. He's like, it's almost like I didn't even ride the first day. That's huge, you guys. If you know people that need more energy, if you know people that really don't like being sore, this stuff is amazing. All right, it reduces insulin levels in overweight people. So anyone know somebody that's got insulin issues? It's gonna help with that. And it also improves bone health. This is just whey. Kyanie, like I said, they don't do anything second class, so they didn't just put whey in our Fit 20. They've also got collagen. Right, collagen is the second most populous thing in your body. Right, you've got water, and then you've got collagen. Like 30% of your body is made of collagen. 70% of your ligaments, 80% of your skin, your bones, your joints, all of those have collagen in them. And if you don't have enough collagen, those start to fall apart. That's a lot of the reason that we begin to age is we're not getting enough collagen. Anybody in here like to cook? Do you still eat chicken with skin on? Sometimes. Do you still make your own bone broth? 100 years ago, we used to eat animals nose to tail. Okay? All of that collagen was helping us in our bodies after the age of 30, because your body can make its own collagen. Okay? But after the age of 30, it really begins to decrease, and your production of it slows down. Your skin's made of collagen. All of that stuff begins to break down. That's why we get all wrinkly. That's why our skin's not all plump and pretty. And the same thing that's happening on the outside of your body is also happening on the inside of your body. You're just like your skin's starting to stretch out, so are your ligaments. So is the tissue in there. So you need the collagen. All right? So these are the benefits of collagen. Just like the benefits of collagen, Casey is getting his collagen in right now. It's in Fit 20, but it's also in HL5. If you don't have the benefits of collagen, you're going to see the opposite of these things. So not healthy aging, slower repair after injury. It's harder to maintain your weight. Healthy blood pressure. It will give you a metabolism boost, especially if you take it at night. Anybody take their collagen at night? Me too. Sometimes you can put it in your tea. It'll taste really good if you drink hot tea before bed. Yeah. Helps with reduced cravings. It's going to help your bone health, increase muscle mass, and increase the strength. Okay, so, and again, if you don't have collagen in your diet, the opposite things are going to happen. All right, so it's going to stimulate that. So, Fit 20 also has reduced pain due to stimulated, I cannot talk today, cartilage production. Anybody have any friends with leaky gut syndrome? Anybody know what that is? That's when the collagen inside your intestines and things begin to break down, and the food particles can leak out into your system, and it causes a reaction. It causes inflammation.
Lots of gas.
Well, that's the other way it leaks out. we're talking like perforated linings, okay? It really does cause a reaction inside your body, and that can be a major immune system issue. This helps you to repair that. It gives your body what it needs to fix those holes. So repairing leaky gut is huge in autoimmune orders. Faster athletic recovery, increased strength. ATP is the thing that shuttles the energy back and forth between your cells. And this gives you what you need to fix your ATP. Yes, ma'am?
To complement what you're saying as far as the leaky gut, I would imagine that most people in this room have food sensitivities, so oftentimes that occurs from leaky gut. So this helps.
Thank you. Yeah, so if you are sensitive to foods, that's probably because those foods have been leaching through your stomach and intestines and into your system, and your system says, ooh, foreign substance, let's attack it. And that gives you food sensitivity. So when you repair your gut and you have a healthy gut, food sensitivities go away. Slowly, heal over time, but it can happen. All right, so most of the time if you look at any other whey protein products, it's gonna be whey protein, yay, that's it. not kind of, like I said, they don't do anything second class. They are giving you a Lamborghini right here. So all the other things they put in there complement what they already have and also complement what you have in your triangle of health. So, L-citrulline malate. This stuff is, it's a precursor for some other things, but it helps to improve muscle endurance. It's gonna relieve your muscle soreness, improve aerobic performance. It removes ammonia from the urea cycle. So the way your body utilizes protein is it takes it apart. And part of when it's unwrapping the protein so it can use the amino acids, there is a urea component that's holding it together. It's gonna help to recycle that thing really fast to get the toxins out of your body. And that is going to help you to have less soreness. It's going to help you to be able to more quickly utilize that protein to rebuild your own muscle. That's the part about increasing protein synthesis. And this gives us a faster pathway for nitric oxide production. Anybody know what nitric oxide is? Okay, if you know anything about our nitro product, you'll realize that nitric oxide production is super important. That's the molecule of life. Can't live without it. You literally have to produce it, but it decreases with age. And that's one of the reasons we get tired. So this goes through a much quicker pathway than a lot of the other bodybuilding and fitness products do. So you get there faster. All right, we also have, wrong way, L-citrulline tartrate. All right, it's gonna give better fatty acid metabolism, transport those into your cells, reduces your muscle damage when you're working out. You have to break down the muscle in order to build it back up. It's gonna reduce that time frame. It improves aerobic performance, so you can, that's what Ryan was finding when he's riding that bicycle. He's like, I'm going 40 miles and it's like not hitting me at all. And his friends back there in the dust, where'd you go? So, should have had some Fit 20. It amps up fat burning. I'm a little happy about that. I'm gonna take a little bit more. And it improves insulin sensitivity and sugar uptake. So again, you're seeing benefits for people with sugar issues, with diabetes and so forth like that. And then they're also adding MCT oil. So that, if you've done any research in your nutrients and stuff, MCT oil is kind of a big buzzword right now. MCT oil is going to give you more natural sustained energy. It takes a little longer. Oils are fats, right? It's a good healthy fat. But it takes longer for your body to break down the fats than it does the other things. So over time, you're gonna have more energy to use along the way. It's going to help your insulin be more effective and improve your immune system. Amps up that fat burning again. We're seeing a little bit of a trend here. And stabilizes your blood sugar levels. Again, something else with blood sugar. And then magnesium. Most people are deficient in magnesium. Magnesium is something that we normally get through a lot of different plants and healthy other food options, and we don't so much get it very much anymore. But it's water soluble, so it leaves your body pretty quickly. You have to replace it on a regular basis, but it's a cofactor, meaning it activates a whole bunch of different things, and without it, your body's not gonna function right. So they stick it in our Nitro, Fit 20, just to make sure you're getting it. So when you're creating muscle protein synthesis, you have to have the magnesium. Well, that's a good thing to put something that's gonna help you make muscle, right? And it's gonna give you some DNA support and regulate that blood sugar. Oh my goodness, here we go again. Acid-base balance, maintain healthy blood pressure, and neuromuscular function. That, if you have a neurodegenerative disease, it's gonna help you out. Right, zinc's another water soluble, so it's gonna leave your system every day if you don't repack that in there. Zinc is important because it helps with testosterone production, along with magnesium, okay? Most women don't think they need testosterone, but you actually do. Even, I mean, men definitely do, but women do too as well. It still helps with producing estrogen and everything else. So enzymes create all the reactions that you have in your whole body. But if you don't have the right cofactors for the enzymes, they won't work and they can't do their job. Zinc is one of the major cofactors. athletes are particularly prone to the deficiency in that, so we're glad they stick in there. Chromium helps with fat loss, protects DNA, supports healthy cholesterol, assists brain function. Anybody know anyone that could use some more brain function? Okay, the other thing that I really like about this is they did not choose to use any sort of crap sweeteners. Okay, if you're looking at some of the stuff out there, the Splenda, all of those things have effects that you don't need in your body. Splenda is actually kind of part of the chlorine family, right? Chlorine is a biological agent that kills biological things. You don't want, you want as little of that in your body as you can. Plus, like, Splenda doesn't ever go away. Your body can't break it down, and neither can the environment. What's gonna happen in a couple of years when all of this Splenda that everyone's eating ends up in the environment? I don't know. They haven't done a lot of research on that, so that's a little bit, I'm glad they don't use that. We instead have two sweeteners. One is monk fruit and the other one is stevia, and both of them actually have health benefits. Who knew? So your monk fruit is actually a fruit, and it helps combat those free radicals, lowers your risk of obesity, promotes anti-inflammatory action, cellular health, it's antimicrobial. That's, some people ask, now how can they put those in those little packets and, you know, it doesn't have any preservatives, but it still lasts? That's because the ingredients itself have antimicrobial properties, right? Fights fatigue, supports blood sugar, and is a natural antihistamine. God bless you. And stevia, same thing, supports healthy cholesterol, lowers risk of obesity. These guys have kind of the same benefits right inside the packet, and it makes it taste better. So, I really am excited about our new stuff and getting to see it really work positively in my husband's health, and I use it too as a meal replacement and sometimes an after workout thing. It really has the potential to affect people's lives. If you go on Wellness Simplified, Wellness from the Inside Out, sorry, on Facebook, is everybody a member of that Facebook group? Raise your hand if you're, okay, raise your hand if you're not a member. We need to get you added on there, because they already have some testimonials about how this is helping people, not just with their workouts, right? It's helping to heal leaky gut, it's helping to reduce arthritis, helping to do a lot of things. So make sure you're on there. And the other thing, YouTube. Everybody know what YouTube is? There is Kayani's Wellness TV.
Yeah.
Okay, there are something like 60 different episodes with a couple of our doctors and so forth on there talking about all of this.
Yeah.
So you can, that's where I found a lot of my information. You can also go look and see how else you can benefit from these. Like I said earlier, I'm really a people person. I know like what I'm talking about now is boring and probably Jeff's probably gonna need to wake up in a minute. And so it's not always like, yay, fun, but I love being around people, really and truly, and most of the time it's a lot more karaoke than it is slideshow presentation. But the people that you get to meet in this business will absolutely make the biggest difference in your life. And it's been neat watching a flower go from being a closed bud and opening up and blooming. And the next lady that I want to bring up, Claire, has absolutely blossomed. She has turned into this beautiful, caring, I mean, she always was caring, but now she's like stepped into herself. And I'm so excited to get to know her and get to see her grow more. So if you guys will please give her the warmest welcome. Candace for this day. And Sapphire.
So I do look like my mom. That's probably why she called me Claire. So if you want to know what I look like when I'm 50, that's what I look like. Although a lot better because using Florida.
Yes, you've been using it longer than me.
Let's give it back to Sherry. You know, she's been amazing in this business. A Ruby, you know, been doing this for a couple of years and a true leader. So thank you, Sherry. So I say that I maybe like upgraded because I used to do the desk like 3 years ago. But the reason why I think I upgraded is because I kept coming to all these events and surrounding myself around all these leaders and learning from them. So me and Jake have been in Kyani for 3 years now, and we're sapphires. And I currently work in corporate America, obviously. I used to work at Chase for about 10 years. I was doing fraud, and I got a degree in accounting, and now I work in the accounting department at a mental hospital, which actually has been really good because I'm using my degree, unlike some people when they get it, they don't use it. So I'm going to be talking about social media, and it, you know, the way we build our business right now is a lot to do with connecting with people on social media. So, you want to build your brand, and why you want to build your brand. So why do people buy Starbucks? Answer why. Does anybody know why people go to Starbucks versus maybe doing like a local?
On every corner.
It's everywhere.
Yes.
Everywhere, right? Exactly. So, and they are recognized, and you want to be recognized and not really obscurity, which is unknown. They're trusted, they have certainty and beliefs. And people are willing to pay premium prices for Starbucks for the convenience and because they're everywhere. So you want to build your brand. So why do people go to social media? Why do people like Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and to be connected? Yeah. People are there for value. So people spend like a lot of hours a day on Facebook to get some kind of significance or try to feel something or try to see what people are up to and you don't have to bring value to everyone. And honestly, I do more Facebook. I have a daughter that's about to be 16. She does Instagram. And honestly, these kids, she knows more about social media and how to do all that than I do. But I always ask her, like, how does this picture look? She's like, you need to have more lighting, or you need to do this. And I'm like, okay. So she's been teaching me how to do it. And not only, like, my daughter's on Facebook, so is my grandma. So there's over 2.7 billion people on Facebook. So if people say, like, I don't know who to talk to, you're like, go join a Facebook group. Go join a group that you are interested in. Go join a traveling group. Go join, if you like working out, go join a group for working out. Or, single moms, or whatever groups that you think that would interest you. Be generous, be fun, inspiring, be everything you enjoy watching as a viewer. So meaning like when you're posting stuff on Facebook, you want to bring value to people, and that's why people are on social media. So I'm going to give you a journey through my Facebook, just a few through Kyani, okay? So how many is this y'all's first regional? First regional? Awesome. So in 2016, October, me and Jake took a trip they didn't have regionals here in Houston, not yet. We went to Dallas, and we drove to Dallas for a regional, and I put on there my first regional, and we took a picture, because, people are watching you. So if you're posting stuff on your Facebook and saying, look at these awesome people I'm with, look at these awesome leaders, or look at these people that I'm surrounding myself with now, they're going to watch you and see if you're doing it and continuing. And I probably should tell you, look, now I'm presenting. A little bit of thought. And then the next picture is my first International Leadership Academy, which Kyani puts on, and that was in March, and this is my first one. The next picture is my first GoPro. This is, if you've never been to GoPro, it is Kyani 10 times on steroids, because you have all the leaders, all the people in every network marketing company, and you don't know where they're from. And you can also find some of their leaders, and I actually follow a couple of their leaders because they're such inspiration. And I already said it, Jessie Lee's like my favorite, only for the fact that she is such a firecracker. And every time I watch her live, it's like, huh, I want to be like that. And I think you probably met her. It's just pretty cool. And then the next one was at Diamond University. That's when they introduced our 2020 vision. And what that is they want to have 2,000 diamonds by the end of 2020. And everybody in this room will be a diamond, I promise you. If you follow the that Jade Factory. The next one is a really cool picture. It's me and Jake when we were at ILA in 2018 when we got car qualified. Super cool. And there's us down at the bottom with our Lexus, and actually has a sticker now. So the next one was the same ILA. We got to bring our team from Canada, because we have a team in Canada. They drove 20 hours. Drove with 5 people in a small compact car to get to Dallas. So if you ever say, oh, if we had something in Dallas and you didn't want to drive 4 hours, think of those people that drove from Canada 20 hours to get to an event. And not only that, is we got to be on the front row of this event. And our team got to experience this event from the front row, and it was super awesome. The next one is when we went to Salt Lake this year. We got to stay at a mansion.
Yeah.
Woo!
We got to stay at a mansion with some of these people here, about 20 of us. We stayed in a mansion. Who would do that with, I would not do that with my childhood friend, because she doesn't have the same mindset as we do. And this is our Salt Lake City in May when we had went to Iowa. People watch you. I'm telling you, they do. And if you keep posting stuff saying this is where I'm at, they're like, well, why are you in Salt Lake? Well, let me tell you why I'm in Salt Lake. Alright, so they're conversational starters as well.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna get a little interactive here, so y'all are gonna have to pull out your phones, please. Everyone has a phone, everyone has Facebook. I know y'all do. Okay. So you're gonna partner up with someone. Don't be shy. Don't let it be your significant other, please. Let it be someone else. Everyone has partners?
Yeah.
You have partners? Partners. Don't be shy. We're all family. And let me tell you about family. You know, me and Jake. Just a quick story. I know David likes stories. I like stories too. 2 years ago, when we were at probably a convention with Coyote, we actually went on a Ferris wheel, and Jake, we got engaged. But not only that, we had 20 of our Coyote family with us that got engaged. So that's pretty cool. That's something family. Some of your closest friends will become people that you are in it with in Coyote. Okay. So what we're gonna do, pull up your Facebook page, your page. Okay. Pull up your page, and I want your partner, give your phone to your partner. Give your phone to your partner. And what we're gonna do is look at their page, we're gonna look at their photos, and you're gonna scroll a little bit. And what I want you to do is think of these